Hi, I'm Janice Tremere, paranormal author and founder of Paranatural Research Association. We had been called in to investigate racket, billiards, and pool hall up in Buffalo, Missouri. And we had some interesting experiences. We had several EVPs from the place. We turned over 15 of the best EVPs to the owners of the bar, and some of our experiences correlated with some of the tales that we were told. We had heard that a lot of the customers had objects thrown at them, there was poltergeist activity, there was voices, there was whistling, and there were some scary experiences for some of the people who frequent the bar and the owners as well. And we have Chris Hughes, owner of the bar, who's going to tell us some of the experiences firsthand.
Hi Janice, I'm really glad that you guys came out to investigate. We had a lot of really bad experiences.
You were telling me that, especially the one with the women's bathroom.
Yes, we actually lost a very good employee over our ghost experience. I had a young lady, her name was Chase, that worked for us, and she had several experiences with hearing noises, bumps, all the things that we had heard. And then one night it was customary for us to reach in the women's bathroom just at a speed and slide your hand in and flip the light off. She slid her arm around the corner, went to flip the light off, and somebody grabbed her hand and stopped her from flipping the light. Immediately she knew that there had to be a customer still in the bathroom, and she was appalled. I heard her scream out, "Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am, I'm so sorry." And then it got quiet. She looked around the corner and realized there was nobody in the bathroom, and she doesn't know who or what grabbed her arm. But at that point, she left us.
Was she the type that was easily frightened?
Oh no, Chase's dad is a professional hunter for Bass Pro. She has faced bears face on. The girl could have been a bouncer for us at any time. This was not a girl that was easily frightened at all.
All right, well, so that's one experience. And you had a personal experience that I think correlates with something that we saw, because we actually saw an entity in the location that where your personal experience happened that was frightening?
Yes, I do belly dancing. I had items in the back room. I was moving them from the front to the back. As you know, there was a double door system there where two doors are actually put too close together, and it makes it a really tight area to maneuver. As I was going through, the doors were closing on their own, and the light in the back area was not coming on. As I was moving through it, I was becoming quite irritated, and I felt very uncomfortable in that area, as I guess a lot of people do, that anxiety, uncomfortable feeling. So I picked a large box of poker chips up. I set them in front of the door, and I made a derogatory comment such as, "F you ghost," you know, because I'm trying to get my stuff out of here. As I walked with my back to the area, I heard a shifty noise, and as I turned around, the door slammed shut. I looked behind me, the light came on behind the door, and I could see something black moving as if it was pacing behind the door. It was terrifying, and I was done then. I walked away.
Well, and that's the area where I saw the white apparition moving, and throughout the night then we saw several little balls of light, actually with our eyes, moving right underneath the camera lens, like as though they knew what that was and were staying just out of shot of it. We actually heard audible voices that night, and we have recordings where the whistling was repeated. Dean had whistled and it was repeated. And then there's another interesting story about the ball on the table.
Yes, we had the pool ball. I was told by a person that came into my business that our business was haunted. That when her brother had been there in the 60s. Him and his friends had made a derogatory ghost comment, and the ball had been thrown out the window and landed in the street. Actually, the owner went outside to see who broke the window from the outside in, and they found the pool ball in the street. A similar experience had happened one night with one of our common patrons. He had stayed late to close up with our bartender, and she had been talking to him about her fears and the ghost, and he began to mock the ghost and said there's no such thing. And all of a sudden, out of the other room, a piece of plastic came flying through the air and hit him in the chest and bounced off, and they have no idea where it came from, and it came with such force directly at him that no one could explain it. And I still have that piece of plastic in a cup above the bar.
So So most of the activity seems to be revolving around if somebody makes fun of the ghost, which is what we would call probably a sentient type of haunting, or they're aware that you're there.
Yes. I think even on one of your EVPs, it sounded like there was an aware, like when you guys said you were setting up things,
Yeah.
and then it said all through the night. Like
Right,
it
right.
meant that, like it knew like you were going to be there all through the night. It was quite creepy.
And then we had the one that says, y'all come back to my place, and even the little boy, which was my favorite. But we're out of time, so we thank you, Chris, for being here, and we'll have some more haunted tales to tell in the future.
All right, thanks, Janice.
Thank you. Did we go